People in America and all over the world, especially those in America and those in the Arab world, Pakistan mainly, I have a message for you, right? And it's funny, people, how the dead, it seems that the dead come and speak to me. I just really seems like the dead come back from the other side and put words in my mouth. George Washington, Patrick Henry, Bob Marley, Selassie, I mean, they all come. It's like they all come and put words in my mouth. And the latest is, what's her name? BENAZIR BHUTTO. Now, people, this guy here, right, his name is Asif Ali Zadawi, right? He is the current president of Pakistan. And he was the husband of BENAZIR BHUTTO. Now, we know BENAZIR BHUTTO was assassinated back in 2007. But why was she assassinated? Because she told the truth that bin Laden was killed by a man called Omar Sheikh for about, I think, about $2 million US. I don't remember how much, but BENAZIR BHUTTO told the truth about bin Laden's death, and she was assassinated for it. And this guy here, her husband, Asif Ali Zadawi, who is now the president of Pakistan, and he's only president because his wife was killed. He became president based on his wife's popularity. Okay? His wife was murdered in cold blood, blown up, assassinated, shot in cold blood because of her beliefs, and she wanted freedom for her people. And what this clown did, when this clown became president, what this clown did, instead of standing up and telling the people the truth, that no, America didn't kill bin Laden and me first, it's a lie. Instead, this fool stop and tell people the truth. This man is standing with America and helping with the lies. What a shame. People, his wife is so angry. BENAZIR BHUTTO, she's angry. Her spirit is angry. She's hurting. Her spirit is, when I say hurting, because she can't feel pain, but in a human sense, you know what I'm saying? She's angry because this man, this clown here, who she gave her life to, this clown who she married and gave her all to, instead of this clown stand up and tell people the truth. Listen, man, my wife got assassinated for telling you all the truth. I'm going to stand my ground. Yes, he's dead. Instead of this clown tell the truth, right? You know what he's doing? He's standing there and standing with America to help with the lies about bin Laden being killed and me first, and telling America it's going to cut a rift between their countries if America do it again. Look at this, look at the insidious smile on his face. Mr. Zadawi, is this the insidious smile to which you remember your wife's, in which you pay your wife honor and homage? Is this the insidious smile by spitting on her grave, by holding on to American lies? What, they threatened to assassinate you too? People, there's so many people are really coming together to really make this plot seem like it's real, when we all know that bin Laden got killed. This man's wife lost her life for telling the truth. Okay? His wife lost her life for telling the truth. Look at that. BENAZIR BHUTTO and death of Osama bin Laden. Now, people, you all know David Frost, right? David Frost, I found him to be a very credible man. I found him to be that. And ain't no way in hell that I could see David Frost, okay, going to speak to this lady if you believe that she was lying. I don't think David Frost would even give her the time of the day. He spoke to her because he know she has something fascinating to tell. And we all should give David Frost credit, enough respect for bringing this video to us, because it's the truth. Okay, bin Laden was killed in 2001 by Omar Sheikh, and the president of Pakistan, you're an embarrassment to your people, you're an embarrassment to your wife's memory, you're an embarrassment to the Arabs, and guess what? I don't see you lasting very long. Because when the people realize the truth that you're part of the cover-up, how you have disrespected your wife's honor by upholding this lie, they're going to turn against you. They will turn against you because you're a liar.
And there was one report that said that you had arranged to send President Musharraf. And there was one report that said that you had arranged to send President Musharraf a letter to be sent in the event of your death by assassination, urging him to investigate certain individuals in his government. Is that true?
Yes, it is true that I wrote to General Musharraf. I received information from General Musharraf that a friendly country had passed on to them the information that I could be attacked by a gang from the Afghan warlord Baitullah Masood, or by Hamza bin Laden, the son of Osama bin Laden, or by the Pakistani Taliban in Islamabad, or by a group in Karachi. So I sent back a letter saying that while these groups may be used, I thought it was more important to go after the people who supported them, who organized them, who could possibly be the financiers or the organizers of the finance for those groups. And I named 3 individuals who I thought were their sympathizers. Now I understand that I could be wrong and my suspicions could be misplaced, but these are the people that I suspect want to stop the restoration of democracy. They want to stop my return because they know in 1993, when Pakistan was on the brink of being declared a terrorist state, I stopped the rise of terrorism, and they know that I can do it again. So I feel that these are the forces that really want to stop not just me, but the democratic process and the will of the people from triumphing.
And in terms of these 3 people that you mentioned, were they members of or associated with the government?
Yes, well, one of them is a very key figure in security. He's a former military officer. He is someone that has had dealings with Jaish-e-Mohammed, one of the banned groups, with Maulana Azhar, who was in an Indian jail for decapitating 3 British tourists and 3 American tourists. And he also had dealings with Umar Sheikh, the man who murdered Osama bin Laden. Now I know that having dealings with people does not necessarily mean direct evidence, but I also know that internal security has totally collapsed in Pakistan, and that internal security cannot collapse without there being some blind eye, if not collusion, being turned to the rise of the militants and militancy. Not only are our tribal areas out of our control, but even the beautiful valley of Swat is now under takeover by Islamists. So I would like to see a Pak-led police inquiry assisted by Scotland Yard or the FBI come in, use their forensic and scientific explanation to find out not only the perpetrators, but the financiers and the organizers of this heinous crime that killed 158 innocent people.
So people of America, Pakistan, and of the world, are you sure you all now this lady Benazir Bhutto, are you all trying to tell me that this lady, you're going to risk her life, risk her presidency, and come on TV, national TV, and lie and say Bin Laden was murdered by Omar Sheikh? Come on, people. People, who seem more credible to you? Put Barack Obama announcing he killed Bin Laden, and put Benazir Bhutto next to him saying Bin Laden is dead, and tell me which one look more credible to you. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to do it right now, okay? Let's see which one look more credible, okay? Bin Laden was killed 2001, and the husband of Miss Bhutto should be ashamed of himself, and the Pakistan people don't take care of you. They're going to take care of you. All America have to do is come clean. Tell the truth. And Barack Obama, this will have nothing to do with you. You were not president then. Why are you cleaning up Bush's mess? Man, you would have, if you had told the truth, the people of America would have probably said, we want Obama for 4 terms. They probably would have changed the constitution for you. Obama, if you was to do everything on behalf of the American people, if you were to be truthful to the American people and take care of the American people, take care of them and not the world, take care of America, if you was to do that, you could take care of the world too, but take care of your people first. If you have to take care of your people, Mr. Obama, the people, I'm sure they will love you so much, they probably will abolish the part of the Constitution that says you can only run for 2 terms. Because people love truth. Americans love truth. They crave it. Because Americans being misled for so many, for 200 years of their history. For 200 years of their history, America being brutalized, used, and abused. They came here as prisoners, as slaves, as people seeking asylum. Okay, and those are the good people. Okay, the sufferers, and they won their independence in 1776 until 1814. They enjoy a very short period of freedom. Of all the countries in the world, America have enjoyed the least amount of freedom. After the American Revolution in 1814, it was all over. Okay? To be the greatest nation on earth is a slave nation. A slave to lies, to your masters. Slave to your masters. And it's a shame. But have no worries. I'm going to free you. I pledge this. I'm going to free you. I'm free you with the truth. That's what I'm going to free you with, the truth.
Jaish-e-Mohammed, one of the banned groups with Maulana Azhar, who was in an Indian jail for decapitating 3 British tourists and 3 American tourists. And he also had dealings with Omar Sheikh, the man who murdered Osama bin Laden. Now, I know that having dealings with people does not necessarily mean direct evidence, but I also know that internal security has totally collapsed in Pakistan, and that internal security cannot collapse without there being some blind eye, if not collusion, being turned to the rise of the militants and militancy.
Good evening. Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of al-Qaeda, and a terrorist who's responsible for the murder of thousands of innocent men, women, and children. It was nearly 10 years ago